All right, welcome once again to Sinbin Stream. We finally made it. It is time for the return of NHL hockey in prime time, and time once again for 6 o'clock and 9 or 9:30 doubleheaders. We start out with the Buffalo Sabres at New Jersey Devils from Newark, New Jersey. Tonight at 9:35, we'll have Edmonton Oilers at Anaheim Ducks. And I don't know, the on-screen chat was working fine last night. It appears to be broken again tonight. So I think I'll just close it out because I am unable to. Hey, what's up, Silver? How you doing? Thanks for chatting over in Twitch. Yep, we have not a full slate, but 8's pretty good number to start out. There's going to be 12 tomorrow. We'll have 2 of them for you tomorrow as well. Yeah, normally try to do 6 and 9 o'clock Central, but the 9 o'clock game that I got, I would love to do Golden Knights Kings, but I don't have TNT, True TV, or HBO Max. I think they're going to honor Jack Hughes, and rightfully so. So this might be a delayed puck drop here. Jets Canucks, I just had to pass on. So we're doing Oilers Ducks instead. And we'll keep an eye on the other games tonight. Just one other one at 6, Flyers Capitals. It was going to be a tough call whether to do that one or this one, and I like watching the Sabres and get a chance to see Jack Hughes get celebrated here. I'm good, Silver. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, we don't even know the starting goalies yet. Could probably look it up on Twitter. Oh, was Markstrom in the tournament? Would they? I mean, Jack Hughes is there. I'm assuming he's playing. Thompson's there. I didn't think he'd be. So we get Thompson and Jack Hughes in their returns tonight. I assume they're both in uniform. Oh, Jack's gonna say a few words here. Organization. I thought he was American. It's a Canadian accent. Whoops. Oh. Oh, Luukkonen is back. That's right. Gracie had said that for Buffalo. I'm assuming it's maybe Jake Allen then against Luukkonen. The way the lineup was in there. Oh, but that's projected lineups. I think they're booing the owner of the Devils. What's up, Gracie? Gracie, do you know who's in net? Is it going to be Luukkonen? Sorry, I can't highlight chats tonight. It's broken. You know what? I'm just going to close it out because it's not working. I'll have to try and work with it before the next game or before tomorrow. I don't know why. Hope you're having a good night. Gracie, thanks for being here. I normally like to highlight the chats, but it is broken and didn't have time to try and fix. All right, they're still honoring Jack Hughes. Suppose I could pull that down a little bit. Have to get more of these pucks displayed. They're not really well lit here. I guess I could move my Wolves one up. That one's probably going to reflect the light a little more. Yeah. Put the Wolves up front. There we go. That'll work. All right. Well, yeah, still not close to starting. Meanwhile, Flyers and Capitals, no score, 18:58. Bon is here. Bon says, let's go. Yeah, again, usually I try to highlight chats on the screen, but it's broken tonight. Hey, Buck Skull Gang in house. Yeah. They're honoring Jack Hughes right now. Of course, Tage Thompson as well. Is there as well. Easy enough for me to say. All right, Jack Hughes getting honored or fist bumping his teammates. I'm wondering if they have yet to do the anthem. Yeah, I think they're going to do the anthem right now. Oh my gosh, who cares? Whoever Cole Hallman is, somebody on American Idol apparently. All right, finally doing the anthem. All the pageantry for Jack Hughes is over. All right, let's take a look quick at Flyers Capitals. Vladar in net for the Flyers. Thompson in net for Washington. Yeah, no indication. Oh, let's see. First, the series is tied 1-1. This is the third and final game between these two teams. Devils won 5-0 in Buffalo back on November 28th. Then December 21st in Newark, New Jersey, Buffalo won on the road 3-1. And now the third and final games in Newark, New Jersey again. So the road team won the first two games. Looking back, Buffalo is 6-3-1 in their last 10. Devils are 4-6-0. It looks like they've lost 3 straight. Sabres 1, really 2, with an overtime loss to Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, now we'll get the starting goalies here as they finish up the anthem. It will be Luukkonen versus Allen in net. Allen's 12, 14, and 1, 2.66 goals against, 906 save percentage, 1 shutout. Maybe I missed Luukkonen's stats. Apologies. No, here we go. Luukkonen, 11-7-2, 2.73 goals against, 903 save percentage. All right, just should be just about set to get underway. It's been a long wait. It's been too long since we've had NHL hockey. Olympics were great. Helped that the U.S. won, but it's time to focus on the push for the playoffs. All right, Devils in red and a little bit of black, obviously. Left to right, Buffalo in white with the blue going right to left. All right. Here we go. Face-off won by Buffalo and dumped in from the red line off the stick of Samuelson. Up the near boards and by New Jersey, dumped in, and Samuelson have to pick it up. Gets a hit from Meyer, and now Buffalo at the red line. Loses the puck off the near boards. Centering pass off the far boards, kept in at the red line or blue line by Siegenthaler. Towards the net, backhanded pass by Mercer, deflected into the far boards, re-centered off the stick and into the near boards, and a dump in. Tipped out by tipped out by Buffalo. New Jersey has it. Bratt right up the middle and dumps it into the near corner. It looked like they were trying to catch Buffalo on a line change. Up the far boards, and we see Jack Hughes out there for the first time, dumped in by Buffalo. All right, pass to the near boards. New Jersey up ahead to Bratt. Bratt dumps it into the near corner. Tipped on the play by Zucker. And in the far boards, kept in by Pesce. All right, going the other way finally. That's McLeod for Buffalo. In the near corner, behind the net. Towards the slot, slot, and a backhander, I think, was on net. No shots on goal yet, and we'll see if they update that. Buffalo got a shot. Okay, it was just a little slow. 1-0 on the shots, Buffalo. Into the O-zone now. Near circle. Pass went through everybody into the far circle. Tapped in again into the near boards. And New Jersey passes it out as Gritsuk up ahead. Cross-ice pass shot. Nice save by Luukkonen into the near boards. Golden opportunity from the far circle for New Jersey. 1-1 the shots. Puck is in the far circle. Oh, I forgot to put the delay ads. I apologize. Do that now. All right, over the blue line. Buffalo with the puck. Up ahead. Norris passed it to the near circle. I believe that shot was blocked by the Devils. Sent up the near boards, tipped. And Norris again to the red line. Skated in by Dahlin. Cross-ice pass. The Devils knocked it into the near corner. Send it around the boards. And, somebody just got tripped. No call. I guess he fell on his own. And it's up the far boards, up the neutral ice. That was Osland. I thought that got tripped for Buffalo. All right, kept in. Blue line shot blocked, and I believe Dahlin just sent it to the red line. It's tipped. McLeod skates to the middle, passes ahead, stick handling in the near circle, tip towards the net, and just wide. Somehow Zucker couldn't put it in. Maybe a good save by Allen. Shots are 3-1 Buffalo now. So they have had a couple go on target. All right, quickly into the near boards. Centering pass gets through into the far boards. Blue line keeper sent. Now New Jersey sends it up ahead. It's tipped. Looking to pass right up the middle. Near circle. Nice shot off the stick of Hischier, I believe. Yeah, it was. Another one towards the net. This time it's frozen by Luukkonen at 16:09. And shots are 3-2 Buffalo. Did he? Hemosama, what's his name again? I don't know if that one's on net. There's the second one on. Oh, yeah. 3-2. Forgot to up to the shots. All right, face off. Devils keep it in. Send it around the boards. That was Dylan. It's in the far corner now. Sent up, but not out. Devils can't. Let's see. Behind the net. And taken away by Buffalo. Sent up the near boards and dumped in by Thompson. All right, so Thompson, of course, playing. So is Luke Hughes. Oh, Tuck nearly took it away from Allen, the goalie. Near disaster avoided. Now Jack Hughes has it behind his own net. Looking And now picked up by the defenseman Nemitz, right? Yeah. Oh, he just shattered his stick on the pass. Puck slowly gets to the red line, and Buffalo brings it in. Shot was deflected wide and into the netting above the glass. 15-12. Shot still 3-2. Devils are 13-12-2 at home, 15-15-0 on the road. Yeah, usually I'm able to highlight the chats on the screen, but it appears to be broken tonight, and I didn't have a chance to troubleshoot and try to fix it. Oof. I believe is that Glass in the faceoff circle. He wins the draw. Hamilton sends it up. New Jersey has the puck and dumps it in. Behind the net, Luukkonen plays it up the near boards. And finally, Buffalo sends it over the blue line. Taken away by New Jersey, but I believe they were offsides at 14:56. Still no score. Shots 3-2 for Buffalo. $12 goals, 24 assists, 36 points for Jack Hughes on the season. All right, false start on the faceoff. We'll try again. Oh, boy. Still waiting. Attempt number 3. There it is. Devils win the faceoff, and Hamilton dumps it in. Into the far corner. Now near corner. Hamilton shoots one on net. Nice save by Luukkonen. Okay, that had to be on net. Yes, it was. 3-3. Buffalo clears it. New Jersey picks it up in front of their own net. All right. Now a red line dump in by Hamilton into the far corner. Taken behind the net by Buffalo. That was Power. And the puck got tipped into the crowd, so no penalty on Buffalo. 14:20 to go. First period. 25th season as an NHL head coach for Lindy Ruff. Buffalo, yeah, Dallas, I remember, and New Jersey. All right, face off in the near circle. Buffalo, it comes loose to the net, and Luukkonen just freezes it at 14:15. Going to this on my laptop, Bond says. Okay. Yeah, I hope to get the chat fixed so I can highlight again. I don't know why it was broken. I guess I got to test it out earlier in the day instead of right before. Oh, McLeod got it in the slot. Couldn't do anything with it. Devils send it to the red line and out. Buffalo in their far circle. And the pass from Byram, I believe, to Power. Now up ahead. Power tips it into the far corner. Sends it up the near boards. Kept in by Byram. Cross-ice pass. He gets it back. Far circle down low. Behind the net for Buffalo. Knocked off the puck by a Devils player and sent ahead. And a dump in behind the red line, but not in far enough for icing. Oh, puck got taken away from McLeod. Devils keep it in near circle towards the net, looking for a deflection. And finally, Luukkonen freezes it, and Cotter gets knocked down. We have 13:15 to go in the opening period. No score. We head to the first media timeout with the shots 4-3 New Jersey. Yeah, no worries, Bond. Thanks for coming back. Awesome. Yeah. Dang, I miss highlighting the chats. I wish I could figure that out. I'll have to try. I might, since it's a 9:30, maybe I'll have time to troubleshoot between games tonight. I didn't even check on the audio. I assume you guys would have said there was no audio. There we go. Yep, that's good. Didn't even check Twitch, but let's check now. Yep, we're good. Just want to make sure. All right. Yeah, thanks, Spawn. Yeah, I should have done it earlier. Star Strider. I just jinxed as this game will go to a shootout. Wouldn't be the first time, right? We've had a lot of that this year. We had a lot of that in the Olympics. We had a lot of that in the college basketball in the interim, too. Overtime, not shootout, obviously. Just had double overtime last night. All right, back from commercial break. Just about set. Nico Hischier. Yeah, Hischier was in the Olympics, I think, too. Forgot for who. Oh, Switzerland. Oh, they got fourth. That's right. They lost the bronze medal. Hope you're doing well, Star Strider. Thanks. All right. Hischier versus Thompson. Switzerland versus the U.S. No. Devils versus Sabres. All right. Face off. Controlled by the Devils. They keep it in. Pass gets knocked to the blue line and pushed out by Tuck, and a dump in by the Devils. It goes to the far corner. Picked up by, I think, Mercer. Dahlin hit him. Hischier passes it down low. He tried to get it back. Dahlin stepped in front of it. Buffalo at the neutralized, at the red line. Thompson with the puck. Looks. Sends one on net. Steered aside by Allen. And into the near corner. Now to the far corner. Sent around behind the New Jersey net. Thompson couldn't dig it out. Neither could Tuck in the far corner. Blue line keeper by Dahlin. Pass sent behind the net, trying to hit Thompson. It missed him. Picked up, I think, by Mercer. For New Jersey now, Samuelson takes a hit and gets it to the blue line. That shot was wide. And I believe that was Krebs that sent it in behind the net. All right, picked up by Mercer. Mercer just gets it to the red line. Pass. Picked up. That's Jack Hughes into the near circle. Looking. Pass up the boards. Pass back. They tried to get, Hughes at the blue line. Just got hit by the Buffalo bench. In the far corner. Battle for the puck. Bratt behind the Buffalo net. Into the near corner. Coughs up the puck. Samuelson. Nope. Jack Hughes kept it in and dumped it in. Bratt chases. Battling with Byram. Now the puck gets to Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes behind the net for Buffalo. Centering pass. And it couldn't get to Bratt. Blue line keeper for New Jersey. Long possession. And now it's to the neutral zone. Sabre is a sword. It's another name for sword. Type of sword, I guess. Up the near boards, if you look at their logo, it makes sense. It's Buffalo for the city, and then the swords for Sabre. All right, into the near boards. Shot, save, held on. We got a little bit of pushing and shoving as well. The clock is stopped at 10:44. All right, we already had the under 14 timeout. I was going to say, what are we doing now? Go Devils, says John. Uncommon Truth Shaman. Hey, what's up? Thanks, John and Uncommon Truth Shaman, for being here. Keith Van Horn was my favorite New Jersey. Oh, net? Hersey Hawkins went to Bradley. I couldn't remember his name. Yeah, I love me some Hersey Hawkins. He went to Bradley, which it's pretty rare. Fun fact, Marcus Pollard went to Bradley, and they don't have a football program, but they converted him into a tight end. One of those basketball players made a tight end in the NFL. Pollard of the Colts, most famously, I think. All right, Buffalo just cleared it up the near boards, and Dahlin has to retreat behind the net again. Long pass ahead. Red line pass up. I think that's Zucker towards the net. Now behind New Jersey, he tried to wrap around. McLeod sends one wide. McLeod with the puck. Tipped by Zucker. Zucker in the far circle. Getting bodied there in the corner. Heeshear is there. Hamilton's there. They get it to Meyer. Meyer to Mercer. Mercer to Meyer. And he loses the puck. And Dahlin, again, takes it behind the Buffalo net. Under 10 to go in the opening period. Shots are 6-4 New Jersey, no score. Dumped in behind the net. Allen in the far corner. Return pass to Nemitz. Nemitz skates it out towards the red. Pass to the blue. Into the ozone. Oh, I guess Devils were offsides at 9:39. I didn't see that, but under 10 media timeout. Still no score. New Jersey doesn't have the greatest airport in the world. Oh, Newark. Nets had a cool uniform color scheme for a while. Yeah, red, white, and blue. I don't even know what they have now. I don't follow NBA. Oh, John, I'm showing your... I just hit show. Why did that get held? All it said is like the stream to support Sin. And okay, hopefully that shows. I could double check on my phone because it won't show on my desktop. The chat is so weird. It's been acting very strange lately too. I'm just going to have to redo the on-screen chat. I know it. I'm not going to be able to troubleshoot. I'll just have to delete it and re-enter it. Let's see if your chat, I appreciate the support. Yeah, okay, I see it on my phone. Thanks, John. For some reason, it won't pop up on my desktop. It's very frustrating. And again, I'll try to fix the on-screen chat. If not for the 9:30 game, hopefully, definitely before tomorrow's games. Oh, we need to check on the other game. No score, Flyers, Caps, 4:12 to go in the first. Leafs, Lightning in like 5 to 10 minutes or less. 5 or maybe less than 10. Live odds, -111 Buffalo on the money line. New Jersey, -115. Excuse me. Oh, is that Bettman is there sitting next to the Hughes parents, and it looks like, oh my gosh, I'm blanking on that guy. Former Montreal Canadian. He wore 76. Oh, Subban, PK Subban. I was about to say he was on Nashville, too. I think that's who it was. Shot by Heeshear. Popped up in the air, knocked down into the near corner. Opportunity there. Was that blocked? How was that not a shot on goal? TV thinks it was. NHL.com slow. Sent up ahead. Krebs trying to center it. It gets blocked by the Devils. Sent up the near boards. Heeshear gets it to the red line where it's taken over. Pass to Thompson in the far corner. He got it to Tuck. Tuck trying to dig it out. And puck is sent behind the Devils' net. Kovacevic trying to dig it out. Cross-ice pass. That's going to be picked up by Samuelson. PK ever win a cup? I'll have to look that up. That's an excellent question. Into the near boards. Dahlin back to the blue line. I got to make sure my clock's... Oh, that one was blocked in the slot. Buffalo really had something set up there. Couldn't cash in. Icing called against the Devils at 8:21. Shot 7-5. Yeah, Heeshear almost went near post, but a good seal by Luukkonen to keep it out. Still no score. All right. Near circle draw in the Devils' end after the icing. Jack Hughes, I missed who it was for Buffalo. Won by Buffalo. Darlene has it in the near corner. Centering pass. Shot. Glove save and held on. Nice save in traffic by Allen. That was a rocket from Samuelson. 7-6 the shots. Kraken Stars should be good. Is that tonight? Oh, yeah, that game's at 7. Yeah, good call. That should be a good one. Game then Lightning Toronto. I think Lightning will be like 7 or 8-1. Yeah, Toronto's had some tough luck. I'm agreeing. Glass versus McLeod in the faceoff circle, far circle. He's talking to Glass. Finally, Glass wins the faceoff. Devils in the near corner, up the near boards, taken away at neutral ice. McLeod dumped it in. New Jersey up the middle, took it away. Towards the far circle, a shot, nice save, big rebound taken by Buffalo there, and into the near corner. Another hit. Devils trying to dig it out. Glass is there. No, that's not Mercer, pardon me. Into the far circle. Now Buffalo chip shot or saucer pass to neutral ice. Taken in towards the net and bumped into the near corner. Blue line keeper, cross ice pass. Devils, nope, now they carry it out of their own zone. They'll have to regroup at the red line. Into the near circle. And I think we have a Buffalo penalty coming up. At 7:16, what was the call? What's the whistle for? Oh, too many men on the ice. A bench minor. That was in the near boards, too. It wasn't in the far boards. That must have been egregious. All right, who's serving it, though, for Buffalo? They don't have that up yet. I'll just guess, I guess, just to get somebody up there. Why are they so slow to announce the penalty or post the penalty? All right, 22 is serving it for Buffalo. All right, Devils head to the power play. First, we got Hamilton, Jack Hughes, Bratt, Heeshear, and Brown out there. I'll have to look. Is Luke Hughes injured? Face off. We need Alex in here to let us know. Towards the net in the crease. Backhander by Bratt is saved and then cleared, but was it tipped? I think Buffalo got lucky that it is tipped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. 2. Yeah, 6 are on the ice. And they played the puck. I think that's why. Yep, somebody was heading to the bench, but somebody else got on the ice before the the exchange. All right, Hamilton keeps it in at the blue line for the New Jersey power play. Bratt to Hamilton. Shot is either wide or blocked. Back to the blue line. 6:48 to go in the opening period. Bratt to the slot. Pass. Hamilton at the point to Jack Hughes. Down low. Bratt. Drop pass. Hamilton down low. Jack Hughes centers it. It's tipped wide, though, into the far boards. Looked like they had a pretty good play set up for a possible tip-in or one-timer. Tuck has it at neutral ice. Takes it into the far circle. Gets a shot, but it's blocked. And Bratt has the puck. 54 seconds to go on the New Jersey power play. And they take it behind their own net. Yes, Luke Hughes is on long-term IR. Hey, thanks, Alex. Thank you. And I see Bon answered. Thank you. That's what I figured since he hadn't been out there. And I didn't look at the lineups before we started. Myers shot, glove save, held on by Luukkonen at 5:46, meaning 30 seconds on the Devils power play is left. No score. Devils first power play. Yeah, sorry, I cannot highlight the chat on the screen tonight. It is broken tonight. They just kicked out Mercer from the draw. Why am I blanking on? Oh, Myers taking the draw for the Devils. All right, down low, Meyer to centering pass blocked, taken behind the net, tipped, and now in the far boards. Shot, nice blocker. Stick save by Luukkonen into the far boards. We got the behind the net cam, which I cannot stand. And sent out by Tuck down the length of the ice. That'll do it on the New Jersey power play. 0 for 1 tonight. Under 5:15 to go, opening period. Hamilton with the... No, it's not Hamilton. Pardon me. Sent in by the Devils. What the heck? That was Nemitz. Why did I say Hamilton? Because he's 7. All right, Buffalo in the far circle. Towards the net, Allen kept it out. It's behind the net, near circle, blue line, shot. Oh, and they got to blow the whistle because Allen's blocker came off. You know, his stick got knocked away and his blocker came off. We head to the... Come on. Under 6 media timeout. No score. 4:48 to go. 12-7 are the shots on goal now. No score. Again, late start because they were rightfully honoring Jack Hughes. Flyers, Capitals already at first intermission. Again, that game started earlier. Must not have had any... Olympians to honor. All right, so let me catch up where we were on the... Oh, yeah, I got to... Did anybody answer if PK won a cup? Otherwise, we'll get that. We'll look that up at the intermission. We were talking about the Nets and their unis, too. I don't honestly know. What does this mean? I don't know. Devils, Nashville, and Montreal. I'm thinking no. I guess I should just ask, search it. Where were we? Oh, sorry. Bond said no, he didn't. Yeah, it looked like it. Rest in pepperoni. Captain's Flyers should be good. Yeah, I know. It was a tough choice between that one and this one. I wasn't sure where to go. New Jersey Stadium is selling the hockey beer stick. Oh, interesting. California stadiums don't have it yet. Alex said, let's go Devils. John said, let's go Devils. Star Strider said, I'd say power play benefits the team more in the first period because goalies never like stopping so many shots first period. Luke on injured reserve. All right, I'll catch up later. Hey, Dan C., what's up? I'm way behind on the chat. Again, can't highlight tonight. It's on-screen chat. Oh, they changed it to 12-6. They gave Buffalo a shot, and then they took it away. All right, they just kicked out a Sabre from the draw. Face-off. Devils in the near corner. Up the near boards. Not out yet. And taken over by... Who was that? Nope. I think that was Doan. But the Sabres were offside. Yeah, it was Doan. Who is 81? Gritsyuk. I can never remember his name. I don't know why. I've called it some Devils games lately. All right, face-off Buffalo controls. Pass to the far boards, dump in by Power after getting the pass from Byram. All the way around the far boards and out, and picked up behind his own net by Norris. Norris waiting for the breakout. Instead, Byram will take it now. Pass to Power. Power back in his own zone. 4:07 to go, first period. Now Power takes it behind the Buffalo net. Okay, I assume they've got the... Okay, up ahead to Krebs, red line. Pass to Thompson. Takes it into the far boards. Puck gets away. Heischer sends it out. Tipped ahead. Pass gets away. Buffalo takes it. Krebs into the far circle, but picked up by the Devils. Up the near boards. Mercer sends it around to the far corner. It's picked up, and Heischer's there. I couldn't see who else was there. And I think Heischer just tripped somebody on the Sabres, and now the Sabres turn at the power play. It was Tripp. I think he tripped Darlene. Yep, put the stick between the legs, and, you know, that's pretty much automatic. There's really no recovery from that. Almost 100 times out of 100 that's going to be called. That's just pretty much an automatic call. All right, trip on Heischer. No score. Pesci, Glass, Dillon, Brown on the PK. Power play, I see Thompson out there for the Buffalo Sabres. Zucker. Let's see. Pass to the near circle. Down low. Shot wide of the net, though. Kept in at the blue line. That's Darlene. Pass to Norris. And now it's out into the neutral zone. 3:03 in the opening period. No score. To Zucker. To the far boards. Pass to the near boards. Tipped. New Jersey. Well, now it's into the O zone, kind of back and forth as to who has the puck, and finally sent out, cleared down the length of the ice by New Jersey. 2:40 to go in the opening period. All right, drop pass picked up by Norris. Norris to the near boards for Zucker. Thompson chases in the near corner. Now Zucker. Blue line keeper for Darlene. Cross ice pass to the far circle. And behind the net. Thompson back to the blue line. Darlene gives it back to Thompson. Thompson in the near boards. Down low towards the nets. Behind the net. That was Quinn. Blue line keeper. Darlene got knocked down, and they send it out. It's a breakaway for Bratt. All alone. Backhander was high. Just missed the crossbar. Wow. Turnover by Buffalo, and as the Devil player was falling down, just a great pass from the floor, you know, the ice, to Bratt, who was wide open. He skated it in like it was a penalty shot, and he had Luukkonen beat, but it went high, just over the bar. That's it for the power play. No shots on goal for Buffalo, and a near disaster. Nearly gave up a shorty. Up the far boards, I think that's Heischer, fresh out of the box. Pass near side. Jack Hughes behind the net. Heischer gets it back to Jack. Blue line shot by Hamilton, or pass blocked into the far corner, or near corner, pardon me. Sent out by Buffalo into the far boards. Less than a minute to go, opening period. Behind the net. And blue line keeper shot. It's blocked into the far circle. 91.9, but it was not on net. 35 seconds to go, opening period. Into the far corner. Devils just tip it out of the zone. Buffalo has it by their own bench. They're trying to get a quick line change. Pass to Samuelson, near circle. Samuelson looking. Pass ahead, far boards to the red line. To the far circle. Pass got away. 10 seconds to go. Shot, save, rebound, glove save by Allen with 6.5 seconds to go. Couple good scoring opportunities on 2 shots on goal there by Buffalo with 6.5 seconds to go. Who hit that first one? Why do I keep forgetting? Yeah, Ostland is 86. I keep blanking on his name for some reason. All right, so one last face-off presumably here. It'll be Norris for Buffalo. Into the near circle. Now behind the net. Into the far boards. That does it. That is the end of the first period. No score. Buffalo against New Jersey. All right. Just a penalty on each team. Too many men on the ice for Buffalo. Heischer with a trip of Dahlin. Shots are 12-8. Devils. Faceoffs 12-6. Devils. 0 for 1 in the power play each team. 6-6 on the hits. 4-3 block shots. Buffalo. 7-5 giveaways. Buffalo. 3-2 takeaways. New Jersey. Game 3, the rubber match of this 3-game season series. First game. Each road team won in the first 2 games, and it's 1-1. All right, still first intermission. No score in D.C. between the Flyers and Capitals. Leafs Lightning underway, 14:48 to go in the first. Again, no score, no goals yet tonight. If you have TNT, True TV, HBO Max, that game's available to you. As will be the Golden Knights Kings, which I wish I could watch the Kings, but we will bring you Oilers Ducks later. We'll skip Jets Canucks tonight. We'll keep an eye on all the scores as well. Let me catch up on the chat. I am so far behind on the chat as they interview Connor Brown of the Devils. Okay, I think we were around. Yes, Luke is injured reserve. Okay, thanks, Alex. Long-term injured reserve. John said Devils need to score. Shoulder injury against Calgary for Luke Hughes. Oh, that stinks. Meyer slaps. Does Calgary have a lot of bruisers? The Calgary coach injured Hughes. Wait, what? Oh, 12-6 shots. Yeah, now we're 12-8. They did go 12-7. They took it away. Buffalo has had the better period. Yeah, despite the shots. It's been pretty even. Hello, Dan C. How's the game action so far? Oh, yeah, it's been pretty even. We've had some scoring opportunities, just nobody has cashed in. Each team with a power play. Again, I apologize. Normally I'm able to highlight the chats on screen so you know what message I'm responding to, but it was broken. It worked last night, and it was broke 5 minutes before I went on, so I didn't have time to troubleshoot. I think the 8th seed is undetermined. Yeah, the East, obviously, going to be wide open. It will be to the last game. But yes, down to the last week, last game. Yeah, 81 is I kept blanking on it. It is Gritsyuk, Gristyuk. Sidney Crosby is going to be out. Oh no, 4 weeks. I didn't hear that. Oh no. Yeah, I figured it had to be something pretty major. He wasn't able to return. Oh man, that stinks. Yeah. That's going to hurt the Penguins' chances. Thunder playing Pistons tonight with SGA. Yeah, I think I heard. Yeah. Rodman is playing for the Pistons. All right, now we're going really old school. Pistonites. Fall asleep. Have a good evening. Yeah, no worries, Bon. Yeah, if you fall asleep, totally understood. No worries. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I can't. What's with my chat? Let's see. And first. All right, 9:35 live stream starts. We'll have Oilers Ducks after this game. And keep an eye on the other 6 games tonight. I hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please hit that thumbs up or like button on the video. Consider hitting subscribe. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help me grow the channel. And I thank you all for your support. Thank you, especially everybody who already hit like, and thanks for returning viewers and subscribers. If you have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. Sinbin Stream. I think it's all one word. I think lowercase is fine there as well. All these dub heads of hockey on the schedule. Woot woot. Oh, double headers. Yes. Just not Saturday. Saturday I'll be spending the day with my sons. Normally I would do a 9 o'clock game. One, because the 6 o'clock hour is usually pretty tough, but also, and to spend time with my sons. But the 9 o'clock game is dreadful that night, so I will have Caps Canadians that night. So Islanders Canadians, yeah. Here we'll look ahead to the schedule. No score yet tonight in any game, by the way. All right, so tomorrow, yeah, I thought Islanders Canadians was the best game by far. Bruins games just don't do well. Red Wings don't do well. Leafs, I don't know. Less Panthers games I do, the better. Devils, Penguins, all right. Lightning, Hurricanes I would totally do, but Hurricanes games do terrible as well. Nobody watches. Rangers are terrible. Well, I don't get that. Game's on ESPN, and it's at 7. So I had the choice of 6 games. Islanders, Canadians pretty much stood out. And then there's only one 9 o'clock. Flames, Sharks. Would probably do Oilers, Kings instead, but with my ESPN Select subscription, I only get ESPN Plus. I don't get the ESPN networks like you do with Unlimited, which is way more than double the price. Then Friday night, Sabres, Panthers, and Jets, Ducks. Yeah, no choices. Don't have NHL Network. Can't imagine. Brat missed on that one-timer. Or no, that breakaway when they were on shorthanded. That could have been 1-0 Devils. It was just high over the bar. Yeah, Saturday, Rangers don't do well, Bruins. Even if my sons weren't over for the weekend, I probably would skip those games anyways. But just to the 9 o'clock game is Canucks Kraken. The Kraken are okay, but the Canucks are brutal. Predator Stars look good. I don't get the Kings game that night. I don't even have a chance to do a Kings game until Monday. Canes games do bad. It came down to Caps Canadians or Sabres Lightning. At first I had said Sabres Lightning, but then I'm like, I got to do a Caps game. I don't think I have one in the week back. I do like to do Canadians games. So who knows? Maybe I should have done Flyers Caps, but man, Flyers games don't do that great. Yeah, so yeah, thought about doing Sabres Lightning, but yeah, Lightning game. I do like the Lightning. I of course like the Sabres, but I don't know if that game would do well. Won't get these two games Sunday. Passed on Jet Sharks. We're gonna do Blues Wild. Wild usually do pretty well. And Flames Ducks. We don't get Panthers Islanders. Otherwise, I would do that one. Although I wouldn't be able to do a double header if I did that one. So then by Monday, there's some nights next week where I can't do it. There's no double header possible, unfortunately. The NHL is starting with the first period of silence for the Olympics being over. Alex says, I was reading up on Fiala. Had surgery for Yeah, I heard fractures, as in multiple, more than one fracture. I did hear that, to the lower leg, and he was second in goals for the points for the Kings. Ugh. I just knew, not even looking at the points, I know that there's been criticism of him, but it wasn't coming from me, because Fiala, man, there'd be nights, especially in home games, where you could just tell the effort was just not there by the team. But Fiala was always busting his butt. I never saw him let up. So yes, they acquired Panarin, but yeah, I'm afraid this Fiala loss is going to be even worse than anticipated. It really, 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 really stinks. At least Joel Armia didn't get hurt, but league-wide Mando. Huh. Okay. Alex, that was uncommon. Alex, tough loss to the Kings for the playoff run. Yeah. Hopefully Panarin is enough. What's up, Blue Jay? How's it going? Good to see you. Long time no see. Yeah, hope you're well, too. Hope you enjoyed the Olympics, despite maybe the outcomes in both tournaments. I made a big bet last week and totally lost interest sports, but missed your calls. Gambling is so evil. Seriously. Yeah, that's why I don't do it. I'm not against it, and I get it. It makes the games more interesting, but I have enough anxiety in my life, and I just don't want to add to it. And I would sweat over the smallest amount, too. That's the thing. I just know myself, so that's why I don't do it. It's not that I have a problem with it. It's just that I can't. I don't have the stomach for it to say, A while ago, I would have said, yeah, I'm against it, but it's just more a personal thing now. I don't think I could do it. The juice isn't worth the squeeze to me, as they would say. Excuse me. All right, let me take a break. I'll cue up some music. Excuse me. I think we went over the numbers, right? Yeah. We went through shots and hits and giveaways. Just keep an eye on the score. Still no goals yet in any of the games. Interesting. Did I forget to... Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Me too. I'll already anxiety ridden myself. Yep. I hear you. It stinks. Depression and anxiety bad enough on their own, and when you get both, it is tough to deal with. More boxes. Well, thanks. We got 19 likes. Thank you so much. 13. I can't remember. Okay, so we didn't lose anybody, at least subs, so that's good. Devils have the Penguins on the road tomorrow, Blues on Saturday, Panthers Tuesday at home, Leafs Wednesday at home, and Rangers Saturday, March 7th. So they have 3 games this week, 3 games next week. tonight and 3 more games at home of the 6. All right. Ooh, yeah, I got to take a quick break. I'll just cue up the short songs and be right back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we are back. I don't need the headphones. Sorry for the late return. Trying to get a bite to eat. Kill the music. Timer. I'll catch up on the chat. The second song I played. All right, let me take a look on Common. I will look into it. All right, we are set for the second period. Buffalo in white going left to right. Pass into the far circle. Shot saved. Into the far corner. And sent out up the near boards. And actually, I think they must have added a 9th shot because they just added the 10th for that shot. Pardon me. Darlene takes it behind the Buffalo net. Into the near boards. Out. All the way. Near circle, though. The blue line keeper Darlene, but taken away. And the Devils send it up. That was Siegenthaler. Red line for Hamilton after a line change. Now, let's see. They sent it behind the Buffalo net. Darlene sends it ahead. Taken by Jack Hughes. And taken away. And offsides on Buffalo at 18:58. Oh, I just accidentally made that window a little smaller, I think. Excuse me. That was Dunne, D-U-N-N-E, on the opening face-off shot from the near circle off of the blocker of Allen. Jack Hughes against McLeod in the face-off. Bratt, no, it's taken over by Power. I thought Bratt sent it in. And into the near... Wait, another offsides? Yeah. Zucker's smiling. I don't think he liked that call at 18:52. All right, red line. After Buffalo won the draw, they dumped it in behind the net. Allen trying to dig it out in the far corner, not having any luck, was Kovacevic. Power sends one. It goes wide behind the net into the far corner. Picked up Byram. No, taken away. Jack Hughes with a 2-on-1. It's Bratt, and he shoots it. Big rebound. Bratt has it. Nice save by Luukkonen on that Devil breakaway. And they've had 2 golden opportunities, one shorthanded and one just there. 2-on-1 and a 1-on-0 and no goals. Tipped out of the neutral zone, tipped ahead. Devils trying to get a line change. Byram gets it from Luukkonen. 14, yeah. Are they going to count that? TV thinks they will. 13-10 still on the shots. Devils just sent it to neutral ice again. Okay, they did. Another shot. Did that get a piece or go wide? All right, Krebs with it. Far circle for Buffalo. Drop pass. They did count. Another one. Buffalo in front of their own net. Played up by Kesselring. Actually, he has it at the red line, and he dumps it in. Nope, it's dumped right back. And delayed offsides was going to be on Buffalo. Buffalo getting a line change. Devils have the puck sent up by Nemitz. Skated into the far circle towards the net. Tipped in the slot. Now near circle. Shot blocked out of the zone. Well, not quite out. Nemitz sends it around. Picked up in the near boards by Bugstad. What is that? Bugstad? Yeah. And Thompson knocked down at the blue line. Devils dump it in. They pick it up in the near boards. Kesselring absorbs a hit. Buffalo cannot get it out yet, though. Neutralized dump in by the Devils. And they try again. Metza, let's see. Nope, sent in again by the Devils. Far circle, far corner. Behind the net. Oh, I thought we might get a trip. No call. And the puck is frozen, I believe, at 16-12. 16-10 the shots in favor of New Jersey. Yep, Kings at home. That's a problem. What's the name of this? Yeah, sorry. I'll try to get you Uncommon Truth Shaman the song. Yeah, Jack Hughes hit no. Who was that again? Luukkonen in the right shoulder or right bicep. It looked like on the shot. Far circle face-off in the Buffalo end. Heeshear did not win it. Buffalo chips it out. Up ahead, still on side, but taken behind the net for New Jersey. Worked up the near boards by Siegenthaler into the far corner. Cross-ice pass, and it's out of the zone. Siegenthaler passes to Hamilton. Hamilton cross-ice pass tipped ahead by Mercer. But Buffalo behind their own net. Was that Samuelson? Did we get? I think it went into the Buffalo netting. So anybody predict U.S.? Just Ken Danico predicted the U.S. would beat Canada. They made all their predictions on February 5th. 3 of the 4 said Canada over U.S. on the Buffalo broadcast. Oops, wrong button. Face off in the far circle in Buffalo's end. We get a false start. Too much movement. I don't know who they keep showing in the stands. All right, Buffalo has it after the face-off win in their own zone, up ahead. Passing, another offsides. Jeez Louise, 15:30. The crappy part is when you're in your 40s and a man, it's embarrassing, have anxiety and depression, no one reach out. Yeah, exactly. I hear you, Blue Jay. Dan, owners are ticked off when losing their stars, missing the playoffs stinks. Yeah. If they miss it and they're not there for the playoff push, I get it. It's rough. All right, Devils dump it in from the red line. It either went into the stands or into the netting above the glass. We cannot get any rhythm going here in this second period. Yeah, Alex says, I find exercise a big help. Yep, that's a problem. I've been in tons of pain. I need to walk more. I need to get back to my stretching and my physical therapy moves that I used in 2024 already? I tried to keep it up last year, but I've been not good with the move and the vacation lately. All right, Buffalo in the near boards. Thompson, it's tipped, and now they send it up the far boards. And tipped to the center. Thompson in the slot. Shot is blocked into the netting above the glass. This is not a recording. Good Lord. And if you can find a punching bag or shadow boxing, even better. Yeah, that's a good idea. I've been doing for long walks help. Yeah. Yeah, tennis would be good. How's pickleball? It's catching. Yeah, pickleball is pretty fun. A little less lateral movement. It's like between ping pong and, tennis. Yeah, it's like a wiffle ball, if you know what, a plastic ball you hit. It's fun. Taken behind the net. Centering pass got away from Thompson. Dahlin blast from the top of the circle wide off the boards behind the net. Tripping over my tongue and lips here. Thompson centers. Krebs. Samuelson shot. Big rebound into the near boards. Kept in Samuelson to the far circle. They only registered one shot. Yep. Long possession, though. Scramble in front of the net. Back to Samuelson. Near circle. Dahlin has it taken away, though. Meyer makes a centering pass. Now up to the far boards. Mercer gets hit by the Devils bench. Around the boards and sent up ahead. Thompson in the near circle. Gets hit by Dillon. Nemitz is there, but up ahead to Meyer. Sent out. Who was that? Nemitz, of course. Why can't I remember Nemitz? Now Byram up the far boards. Devils got at least a couple changes. Bratt is out there now. Power passes it up. Far board centering pass. Near side. Sent around by Doan. Now at the red line. Pass ahead to Bratt. Gets away. Byram in the far boards loses it. They nearly got a pass to Jack Hughes, but that got tipped away. Dump in now. Jack Hughes towards the net. Bratt tipped it, and a nice save by Luukkonen at 13:05. That will be the under 16 media timeout as we got some pushing and shoving in the far corner. Still 16-11 shots, no score, not quite halfway through the game. All right, let me, good God, my eyes are itchy. Sabre Productions says, let's go Sabres. What's up? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for chatting. Normally I can highlight on the screen. Tonight it's broken. I'll try to fix it before the next game or by tomorrow night. I have to make sure earlier in the day that it's working. Let me make sure I'm live on this. Table tennis, badminton, yeah. Right. Yeah, pickleball is picking up. Most people are 50 semis, but maybe I should sign up. Yeah, that's my problem, though. I don't know if I have the lateral movement availabilities with my bad knees, but Sinbin Admin and I are back to walking a mile every day. I think we need to go further, but I got to kind of ease into it. Been just sore. I've got my yearly physical tomorrow. Labs were good, so should be all right. Would like to get the weight down, though, for sure. All right. Oh, we need to check the other scores. Still no goals in any of the games. We've got 4 in progress. No goals. 7-17, so they've played half the game. Flyers, Caps, no score. First intermission, Leafs, Lightning, no score. And Kraken, Stars, Kraken head to the power play. 11:54 to go in the first. Avalanche, Mammoth should be a pretty good one coming up. Jets, Canucks as well. Golden Knights, Kings. And we will bring you Oilers, Ducks, the last game of the night. Yep, a lot of pushing and shoving in that corner. Did they call anything? Apparently not. All right. Yeah, so Flyers Capitals would have been all right too, but all right. Face off behind the net. Dahlin behind his own net. Up the far boards. Long pass ahead. Dump in. And they call icing. Interesting. Yeah, I thought McLeod had beaten it out, but they called icing. And I'm a little surprised by that call as well. Who are we looking at? Trivia question. Who is the only Sabres player to win the Hart Trophy? Pat LaFontaine, maybe? Probably not. I'm probably missing. Alexander Mogilny, maybe? Wasn't he a Sabre? Or am I thinking of the wrong team? It's a good question. Face off. Hamilton shot blocked in the slot. Rebound sent and gloved eventually. Kind of got tipped, I think, to Luukkonen at 12:50. Shots are now 18-12. I forgot to update these. Oops, I forgot to put the no ads timer on as well. All right. 12:50 to go, waiting on the face-off. And far circle in the Buffalo end. Buffalo wins the faceoff up the far boards, taken at the red line by the Devils. Heeshear has it now, digging away. And taken by Buffalo. Pass to the near boards. Power sends it back. Skated ahead. Shot tipped into the netting above the glass at 12:30. Man, we have had a lot of that. That shot, no, that was not Tuck. It was Ostland. For some reason, I'm blanking on Ostland. I don't think it's Ostland. Easy. Wait, what is the Hart Trophy? Isn't that the MVP? I don't know why I'm blanking. Oh my gosh, they just kicked out Krebs from the draw. Come on. Just drop the puck. Thompson in against, I think, Heeshear. No, it's Glass. 12. All right, Devils have it. Neutralized pass. Gets away into the far boards. And Byram sends it out. Glove down by the Devils up ahead. And a dump. No, not dumped in. Thompson has it. Gives it to Byram. And I think Devils are getting a line change. Power has it after the pass. Taken away by the Devils. Neutral zone. Sent ahead. Right in front of their own bench. Dumped in. Played behind the net by Luukkonen. Neutral ice in the far boards. Pass to Thompson. Shot it and he scores from the slot right outside the crease. Nice pass, and the Sabres cash in and lead 1-0. Nice. So Thompson, and who got this assist? That's Krebs. Krebs had the great pass. And Allen got beat blocker side high. His own defender kind of got in his way a little bit, if you ask me, with the stick. Yeah, it wasn't super high. It was about halfway up, but like just inside the left goal post. So a nice shot. Wait, how do they not have 13 shots? Did they take one away? I guess they did. 1 goal on 12 shots. 11:30 to go in the middle period. Buffalo gets the first goal on a even strength goal. Why does NHL.com not have the goal up yet? Jeez Louise. Dump in by the Devils. I promise you, it's 1-0 Buffalo. I know I make mistakes on basketball, but not too many in hockey. Sent up, and Buffalo has it in their own end. And a dump in from the red line. Allen plays it to the far corner. Digging for the puck. Let's see. Into the near circle shot. Good save by Allen. Big rebound. Another shot. Another save. I think that was... is that Doan? No. Wait, who's 91? Yeah, Doan. All right, centering pass gets away into the far corner, though. Doan is there. Doan sends it behind the net. Blue line keeper Samuelson to the far circle. Now he passes. Blue line. It gets away from off the stick of Ostland, and Doan picks it up. Pass to the far circle. Now we finally have the goal. They don't have it on their thing. They just have the goal, but not the goal scorer. Puck is frozen by Allen. Jeez Louise, are they slow? They put... okay, well, hold on. Spoiler alert, I guess. 10:07 to go. Yeah, I was going to say he did not score at 8:08 and 8:11. It is not 2-0. I assure you it's still 1-0. Allen throws that last one. 16 are the shots. They finally posted it. Thompson from Krebs, which we knew, and Byram. Tage Thompson's 31st goal. Thompson against Heeshear in the faceoff circle, near side. Won by Thompson. Buffalo near circle towards the net. Backhander kept out, blocked, and taken away. New Jersey neutral ice pass gets tipped in. Mercer couldn't get there. Pass to the far circle. Sent up the far boards. Luukkonen out of the net. Plays it behind, up the near boards, and down the length of the ice. No icing. Devils just get it to neutral ice. He's on his own. Pass to the far circle. Shot. Tipped. Oh, my goodness. How did that not go in? It looked like it got by him, but a defenseman, I think, cleared it out of the crease for Buffalo. Thompson to the near circle. Thompson gets his poke check. Tuck knocks down a Devil. That was, oh my gosh, how do you say 29's name? I think we went through this before. I got to figure this out again. Into the near corner. Shots are now 19-16. They took one away again from Buffalo. 1-0 Buffalo. Under 9. We're past the halfway point of the game. Devils in the neutral ice. Up ahead. Tipped away by Buffalo. Taken far boards. Far circle. Tipped to the near boards. Devils Hamilton works it up ahead. They get by. Now Jack Hughes has it. Near circle to Hamilton to Hughes behind the net into the far corner. And tipped. Buffalo takes it out of their own end towards the red line. Dump in, steered aside into the far corner. Ooh, Hamilton with a knockdown. Behind the net, up the near boards. Pass tipped, taken, and offsides on Buffalo with 8:09 to go. In the middle period, 1-0 Sabres. And we have the under 10 media timeout. Alex says, well, there goes that minus 110 to the Devils at home. Yep. Still a long way to go. Got to score 1 to win, right? Can't win 1-0. Speaking of 1-0, Capitals get a goal from Rasmus Sandin, his third from Lapierre and Chikrin. That happened at 12:52 of the second. 1-0 Caps over the Flyers. They now have 1:18 to go at a whistle in the second period. No score still. Leafs Lightning first intermission. Kraken Stars in Dallas. 5:55 to go first. No score. Yeah, not another game starting for another 35 minutes though. Just these four. In the poll, don't forget to vote in the poll. 37 votes. 68% Sabres, 32% New Jersey. And I'm convinced the face-off puck drop is just psych warfare by the refs to remind the players who's in charge. I know, I hate it. In the 90s, and usually, mostly it's the linesmen. The refs do what? The start of the game and maybe the period, like the center ice stuff. But, yeah, I hate it. The one season, maybe two in the 90s, they got to the circle. Didn't matter if you were ready. They dropped the puck. It was so good. There was none of this frustrating, we're going to do this 3 times until we get it right business. I swear I think we've had a 4 attempts one this year too. Yeah, for some reason, it's like my biggest pet peeve with hockey. All right, face off on the first attempt and a dump in from the red line by Buffalo. Dillon tried to dig it out. Doan gets hit for Buffalo. They try to it's trying to get dug out here in the boards. Nemetz sends it across. They get it to Heeshear. Up ahead to Meyer. He misplayed it. And Samuelson dumped it in. It went into the crowd at 7:43. 1916 still are your shots. Thompson was in the Olympics, right? Yes, Dan. Starred on the U.S. team. Thought he was going to miss Thought he was going to miss the gold medal match. He ended up playing. I'm trying to show Blue Jays reply. Yes, Dan, I heard Tage got banged up in the Olympics. Yeah, but he played in the gold medal match. And I'm surprised he's available tonight. I really thought he might take, a day off because they play again Friday. Jack Hughes with the puck. Or no, is that Bratt? No, I think that was Hughes. All right, behind the net to Dillon. Buffalo sends it up the far boards, tipped ahead, and into the far circle towards the net, behind the net, New Jersey net, into the near boards, battled for the puck. Jack Hughes makes a pass to neutral ice. Buffalo dumps it in again. And a whistle at 7:04, and my scoring software webpage is refreshing. Come on. Baloney, you lost connection. I don't know why it's doing that. My internet is fine. All right, 7:04 to go. Oh, forgot to get out and get back in at the first intermission. I'll try to remember to do that. That's second on ESPN Plus. Dump in by Buffalo, far boards towards the net, tipped away for the Devils behind the net. Glass up the near boards and out. Taken, pass to the far boards in front of the Buffalo net, or bench, into the far corner. Drop pass. Centering to the near side. Pass to the far circle. Blue line keeper. Sent behind the net. Krebs couldn't get it. New Jersey up ahead. Tipped to the middle. And dumped in. Under 6.5 to go in the middle period. Thompson trying to dig it out of the far corner. He has Metza there with him. And it's sent to neutral ice. Buffalo trying to get a line change. New Jersey quickly dumps it in. Far corner. Centering pass. Nope, it went behind the net. In the far circle, that shot is tipped into the glass, into the netting above the glass. Off the stick of Bugstad, number 72. 6 minutes to go, second. That's right. Tage was slashed and immediately cross-checked. That's right. You're right. In the lower back, threatening his appearance in the gold medal match. Good for him. Great skilled player. It did not look good. Tough guy. Yeah, I was surprised that he was in the gold medal match. I'm surprised he's playing here tonight as well. Who are they kicking out as we get a close-up of Luukkonen? Yeah, somebody got kicked out of the draw for New Jersey. I couldn't see who. Face-off. Blue line keeper at the face-off win. Shot was blocked. Taken up the middle by McLeod. Pass to the near boards. Towards the slot. Backhander. Loose outside the crease. Was it frozen? No, still loose. Into the far corner. Oof, thought we had a penalty there. No call. Blue line keeper. Blast into the near circle. That is Samuelson. McLeod sends it around. Taken behind the net. McLeod near circle towards the net. Pass taken away. Hamilton. Nice play. We got a penalty coming up. Or is it delayed offsides? We got a fight before that. Zucker and Siegenthaler. Couple of shots by Siegenthaler. Zucker answers back. Zucker taking it off the back of the head, and then he's whipped down by Siegenthaler at 5:16. So we got some calls to sort out here. Buffalo will head to the power play. Yeah, I think they were blowing the whistle for a Jersey power play even before. I'm sorry, Jersey penalty, Buffalo power play even before that fight. And we have the under 6 media timeout. Shots on goal are... Why? I thought I paused my clock. Gosh darn it. Shots are 20-17. Time is 5:16. Apologies. Boy, I haven't done a You don't do a hockey game for 2 days and you get this rusty, really? Well, 3 days, really. Siegenthaler, the major for fighting, but they got to add more to it than that. Zucker. Okay. Yeah, this is all busted. They're editing it. I don't. NHL.com does such a bad job on penalties. It's ridiculous. As a Canadian, I'm very humble. U.S. hockey doing so well. Hate. Yeah, well, Canada will be back. Hate cross-checking. Should be a minimal double minor. Nasty injuries. Yeah, most cross-checkings are pretty nasty. I feel like boarding is the one that's the most dangerous, though, because of the location. Almost seems like those should automatically be double or 4 minutes. Okay. All right. What's the initial call? Okay, Siegenthaler. Sorry, I've been saying Thaler. He got the high stick, I thought. They've screwed it up. They say Zucker had the high sticking. They had the fight. Yeah, Zucker got a... They said one good punch. I thought he got 2 good ones. Siegenthaler didn't really land any. He was hitting the back of the helmet, I guess, and then he whipped him down. All right, so who's on the power play? Buffalo. All right, I'm just going to give the extra 2 to Siegenthaler till Buffalo, before NHL.com ever figures this out. I'll read them off once they get it corrected, but it is a Buffalo power play. 21-17 on the shots. Devils 1-0 the score. Buffalo 5-on-4 man advantage. Buffalo. They have to retreat behind their own net at the red line. Drop pass. Thompson brings it in. Thompson in the far corner. Thompson to the blue line. Kept in. Pass gets away. It looked like, who was that? Dillon tipped it to the far boards. Now Dillon has it behind the net. Picked up by Heeshear. He clears it down the length of the ice. Behind the net. Look out, Luukkonen. Mercer was right there. Pass ahead, taken by Quinn. Thompson to the far circle. A pass. That shot or pass was blocked. Devils going the other way. They dump it in. Luukkonen has to play it behind his own net to Dahlin. 1:08 to go on the power play. 4:17 to go in the middle period. In the far boards. Glass trying to dig it out. Tipped away by Jack Hughes. Cleared down the length of the ice. Luukkonen behind his own net. 22-18 are the shots. All right, 40 seconds to go on the Buffalo power play. Power drop pass. Picked up in the neutral zone to the far boards. Sent around by McLeod. Blue line keeper by Tuck. Behind the net. Blue line keeper by Power. Pass to Power. 20 seconds to go the power play. 3:30 in the middle period to go. Power now pass to the far circle. A shot. Save held on by Allen at 3:22. 6 seconds on the Buffalo power play. McLeod had a decent rip from the circle, and then the save by Allen. All right, one more face-off. Kovacevic, Heeshear, Hamilton, Mercer on the PK. They haven't given any of the numbers on the special teams units tonight. What is up, MSG, with that? MSGSN, I should say, for the Devils. I don't know if Buffalo's would be any better. All right, full strength, 5-on-5. Backhander wide of the net by Buffalo into the near boards and tipped No, we got a hooking call. Another penalty. I think it's on the Devils. Hooking on Kovacevic. I missed it. Oh, is that Shane Doan's kid? I didn't know that. Alrighty. 3:07 to go, middle period. Buffalo back on the power play. Already up 1-0. With a goal in the middle period. All right, cleared down the length of the ice by Dillon after the faceoff win behind the net. Luukkonen behind his own net leaves it. Picked up by Dahlin. I almost said Power. Dahlin up the middle towards the far circle. Taken away. They get it to Dillon. Dillon sends it in the far boards. Not out, though. Oh, now it's deflected out. It's a breakaway. Sheer all alone towards the net. Shot. Save. Wow. Another blown opportunity on a shorthanded breakaway for the Devils. They've had two basically penalty shots on shorthanded, oh my gosh, situations. And they're 0 for 2. And then they had a 2-on-1 they blew as well. They just can't buy a shot on goal or a good shot. All right, shot from the near circle saved by Allen at 2:12. How did they not score there? Shots are 22-20. Sheer kind of tried to show backhand and he went forehand. He put it high. Yeah, I don't think that was a save. That was just high, maybe wide of the bar as well. High and wide of the left post. All right, near circle, face off. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Devils. 1 minute to go on the Buffalo power play in the 5-on-4 man advantage. Taken over the red line. Doan pass to Tuck. Tuck, drop pass. Taken by McLeod into the near corner. Sent to the far corner. Tuck there to dig it out. Blue line keeper pass to the near circle. Return pass by McLeod, and it's at neutral ice. And Byram has to retreat in front of his own net. They took a shot away from Buffalo. All right, 18 seconds on the Buffalo power play. Clear again by the Devils. Wow, terrible camera. It looked as if the puck went into the crowd. He panned, or she or they panned into the stands. All right, Byram. We're back to 5-on-5. Dump in. Actually, that could have been an icing. In the far corner, Devils have it at the red line. A pass off the near boards. A dump in by Dillon. Played behind the net by Luukkonen. Kept in by the Devils. Bratt getting pinched on the boards by Kesselring. Behind the net. Dillon gets hit to the far corner. Bratt fell down. Maybe he was tripped. I didn't get a good look. Passed by the Devils. Meyer had it at the blue line. Now takes it out. Jack Hughes with the puck. Got his pocket picked. Sent up by Dunn. And into the near boards. Picked up. Taken by Pesce. Pesce in the neutral. At the blue line. Makes a long pass. Must have been tipped, no icing. Played to the far corner by Buffalo. Now to the near corner for Power. That's the end of the second period. We head to the final 20 minutes. 1-0 Buffalo. No Olympic magic so far for Jack Hughes. Oh, and for that matter, Tage Thompson. Well, no, Thompson did get the goal. Never mind. For Jack Hughes, I meant. I forgot. Thompson had their only goal. All right, shots are 22-19 after 40 minutes. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Let's see. Hate cross-check. Yeah, we talked about cross-checking. I miss the old school fights in the 90s with guys like Probert and Domi. Yeah. Those were some games. Probert triggered him one time by just saying, "You want to fight, dummy?" And Domi was in. Why being called dummy would incite Domi, I don't know. But Domi was a hothead, to be sure. I think his son has a little more skill than Ty ever had. What is it, Max Domi? Eli says, "Who you think gonna win? Devils comeback? ? That's a good question. I would think Buffalo is gonna win it, but there's a long way to go." Alex says, "Sabres are playoff team. Devils at this point are not. If Devils come back, great, but I see Sabres winning this one." Yep, that's about the size of it, I would say. And what is that on my screen? Well, that would be a hair. I don't want to be zoomed in. Shrink that. Come on. There we go. Oh, that's right. Sabres 1, Devils 0. End of second. All right. Please, if you're enjoying the live stream, be sure to hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button on the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. Again, this will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. Thank you for everybody who already did like and subscribe. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. We're at 21 followers. I think we got to get to like 25 or something. I think it used to be 50. I think they dropped sometime in the less than a year. They dropped that requirement from 50 to 25, I believe. All right, excuse me. Again, we didn't do the visualizer for Tage Thompson. Forgot. We never had those in the Olympics. 72 in the near circle at the red line, taken by Krebs towards the net, and then shot it blocker side high past Allen. Okay, in that fight, it ended up being, Siegenthaler high stick and then fighting for each. They kept putting the wrong, and they had that penalty all messed up. I don't know why NHL.com struggles when there's more than one penalty in a sequence. They've had trouble all year. I don't remember that being the case last year at all. 22. Now they added a shot back for Buffalo. 22-20 the shots for the Devils. 22-18 faceoffs Devils. 0 for 3 power play Buffalo. 0 for 1 New Jersey Devils. 15-10 hits Devils. 9-5 block shots Devils. 12-12 giveaways. 4-3 takeaways Devils. Season series tied 1-1. Road team won the previous 2 games. And that's it. It's a 3-game season series. Yeah, Simbin, I was hoping Jack's magic would spark the Devils, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Yeah. Well, it's the first game back. Everybody's a little rusty. And the Olympians are obviously a little bit more tired. But I don't know. We should look at the standings, I guess. Let's take a look at the standings, I think. Okay, in the East, Lightning 78 points, Canadiens 72, Wings 72, 1 game in hand for Montreal on Detroit. That's the Atlantic. Then the Metro, Canes 78, Penguins 70, Islanders 69. And in the wild card, Buffalo and Boston 70-69. Okay, that was the Metro. What did we say? Yeah, Atlantic and Metro. Wild card. Yeah, the Jackets caught fire before the break. I wonder if they'll be able to continue. 7 straight, 9-1-0 in their last 10. Caps there with them at 65 points. Senators 63, Leafs 63, Flyers 61, Panthers 61, Devils 58. So, yeah, they're 11 points out. Oof, and a lot of teams between. Rangers brutal at 50. Rangers are just 6-15-4 at home. That is god awful. 4 straight losses, 2-8-0 in their last 10. It turns out it was Dominic Hasek, Buffalo Sabres heart trophy. Yeah, that's it. And I got back late. Thanks for looking it up, Alex. That should have been my guess before. I don't know. It maybe not before Pat LaFontaine, but yeah. Because they said something about, not saying Brett Hall, because of that finals. Or Brett Hall's a bad word, or dirt, So I had a feeling. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it was Hasek. But former Blackhawk way back in the day. Hasek had a long career, but it started in Chicago. Then the Hawks had so many good goalies, and again, it was Tretiak, the Soviet Union goalie that got pulled against the U.S. and big reason why the U.S. won because Tretiak was out of the game on a bad decision by their head coach. But yeah, Hasek started in Chicago very briefly. Only played 25 games in 2 years. Then Buffalo, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years, and then Detroit for 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. Oh, did he retire? Oh, I was about to say, did he retire a year? And then I remembered they had a season wiped out by a lockout. Whoops. Must have been 02-03. Looks like he had 4 seasons with Detroit, and in the middle of those 2 in the lockout year, or lockout year, I should say, he was with Ottawa. Boy, I should say only 72 games played was his high. After that, only 65. I guess he had 41 wins for Detroit in 01-02. Dang. 922 save percentage career? That's insane. But again, I think the pads were bigger back then. Only goalie to win the Hart multiple times. Oh, that's good to know. 2-time Cup winner, Hall of Fame. Originally from Czechoslovakia, back when it was Czechoslovakia. The Dominator. Hassan? I don't remember him being called that. I remember Dominator. Where's the Hart Trophy stats? I mean, I believe you. 6-time All-Star. 2 cup wins, 7 honors maybe. All rookie team. Yeah, and then first team All-Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. 6 times, I should say. All right, what the heck? Transactions. Good Lord. Traded by the Hawks to the Sabres for a 4th-round pick and Eric Daze. Ugh. And Stefan Beauregard. Oh my gosh, I think that's the guy that was in net for the Wolves the first time they won. That name sounds so familiar. Stefan Beauregard. Ugh. I mean, Daze was good, but he was slow. They could have used a goalie like Hasek to take the place of Belfour. Oh, he did. Let's see. Retire. Signed as. Oh, he played in Czechia afterwards and retired too. All right. Well, enough about the Dominator, I guess. All right. Yeah, one of the greats, all-time greats. Catches left. Yeah, I got to look into that for some of these guys. I see guys that catch right, and it catches me off guard in the league. Oh, we were looking at the standings. Let's look at the West in anticipation of Oilers Ducks tonight. Lance running away, 83 points. Wild, 78. Stars, 77. Wild have played one more game than the Stars. That's the Central. In the Pacific, Knights, 68. Oilers, 64. Kraken, 63. Mammoth, 64. Ducks, 63 for the Wild Cards. Kings at 60. Yeah. 59 Predators, 58 Sharks. Man, there's some bad teams in the West. 58. Yeah. 58 would only give you 9th in the Eastern Conference. 9th, I should say 9th in the wild card standings. It's 5th in the East. I'm sorry, the West, not the East. 53 Hawks, 52 Jets, 52 Flames, 49 Blues, 42 Canucks. Woof. But that puts the Rangers as the third worst team in the league right now. Yeah, if the Devils were in the West, they'd be right in the wild card hunt behind the Predators, Kings, and then the two teams in the wild cards. All right, I'm going to take a quick break and be back again. Thanks for supporting the channel. Here's what's coming up later tonight and then the next 4 days. Oh, we'll go over the scores real quick. Flyers won, Capitals won. Yeah, we knew the Caps took the 1-0 lead on Sandin's third goal, but now Noah Cates' 11th ties it up. 15:08 to go in the third. Lightning up 2-0 on the Leafs, 7:34 to go in the second. Braden Point, oh, he's back. Nice. And Goncalves, I think that's how you say it. I have to look it up. Stars, Wyatt Johnson's 30th of the year puts them up 1-0 on the Kraken, just underway in the second period. 4 more games on the slate tonight. All right, I'll be right back. And let me cue up the music. Oh, I forgot to look up the songs for Uncommon. Apologies. Let's see. The music, I forgot which. I know which one I started with. I think the 3 games I played were the 3 names. It was I think the second song in first intermission was, I think, Fuzzy and True by the Mini Vandals. I think that was the song I played. Sorry I didn't tell Uncommon earlier. Oh yeah, we got some more pickup on this. Or more, pick up on this by the Mini Vandals. We'll play, that's 2 songs for 2, that'll do. I'll be right back, thanks. Wait, wrong song. There's pick up on this, Mini Vandals. All right, we are back. Get rid of the marching band song. National emblem inauguration something. All right. All right, back underway in the third. Dump in to the near corner. Devils in red going left to right. Sabres in white, right to left. Mercer clears it up the near boards, and blue line taken away, or red line taken away by Samuelson, dumped in. Allen behind the net. In the far corner. Played behind the net. Heeshear drops it. Hamilton skates it, passes it to Heeshear. Heeshear in the near corner. Hamilton keeps it in, dumps it into the far corner. Myers sends one towards the net. It's tipped, but Mercer couldn't get all of it. And Sabres can't get it out. Sabres now, red line. Devils trying to get a quick line change. I think Buffalo got a change, at least one or two. And now sent out by the Sabres. Oof, what did I do to the mic? There we go. Oof, my hat is crooked. There we go. All right. In the far corner still. All right, shots are 23-20. Looks like icing on Buffalo, whistle at 18:40. All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry, Uncommon, that I didn't get you that song earlier. I totally forgot. And then Blue Jay said, have you guys read The Tough Guy, My Life on the Edge? Interesting read. It sounds familiar. Oh, it was Probert. That's what I thought. Yeah, I do. I think I do want to read that. I think I had heard. I've seen the documentary a couple times, I think, actually. Very sad, though. Up the far boards, Bratt to the far circle. He falls down on his own. And the puck is being dug out. It's into the near circle. Up the near boards. Byram dumps it in from Buffalo from the blue line. Yeah, I was going to guess Probert. I don't know why I blanked on that. Pass off the near boards, tipped ahead. Taken behind the net, the Buffalo net. Oh, puck is sent towards the net. I don't know if that counted as a shot. All right, neutral zone, taken up the boards, but all right. Buffalo gets it back, sends one into the near side boards. Samuelson behind the net. Thompson tried to wrap around, did not get it on net. Another shot from the far circle. Big rebound, and I thought Thompson had beaten him. Blocker side high. He must have hit it too high. Into the near boards again. TV thinks 2 shots coming for Buffalo, but NHL.com appears to be behind at the moment. Keep in by Buffalo, long possession into the far boards. Centering pass got tipped, and now the Devils, Nemitz gets it out. Now Jack Hughes circles. Devils getting a line change. Pass to Hamilton. Hamilton up ahead. Dump in by, who the heck is 47? Why am I blanking on 47? That would be Cotter. Dumped down the length of the ice for icing on Buffalo at 16:45. 1-0 Buffalo. Shots are 23-22. Yeah. Wow, what happened? Allen had a glove save, played the puck, and Thompson was there, and he put it high over the crossbar. Allen caught a break because he nearly made a mistake to make it 2-0. Wow. I was wondering how that puck came so cleanly to Thompson. All right. Buffalo finally has it out of their own end. Up the middle. McLeod to the far circle. Return pass sent. And then somebody was playing it like it was a lacrosse ball for a second behind the net. Sent out and into the near boards. Cotter with a hit. Dowling could not dig it out. Pass got through. Did it go in? Where's the puck? No call. It's 16-17. Is this a goal? What happened?
I don't know what you do to work on finish. And it's got to be
This TV is so quiet.
for the Devils because that's kind of been the theme a lot of this season. There's Buchanan.
Where'd the puck go?
Behind the net. Connor with the finish on Dali. Simplikoff reads the play.
Oh, it got deflected. Probably went into the netting above the glass. I don't know. They never really showed a clear angle of it. 24-22. Shots on goal, Devils. Luukkonen with 24 saves. Not to be outdone, Allen has 21 saves, but gave up a goal. Face off, Buffalo takes it into the far corner, now behind their own net, up the near boards, and sent ahead by Byram. But now Nemitz has it for New Jersey, behind his own net, up the near boards, pass by Mercer, up ahead, Heeshear in the near boards. Having trouble with Power. Mercer sent it into the near corner. Power, well, Nemitz missed on the hit. Buffalo sends it out. The linesman tripped on his own. Somebody broke a stick. Buffalo getting a change. Byram with the puck. Looking. Pass to the near circle. Power up ahead. Dumped in. Ooh, how's that not icing? It must have been tipped. Near boards, Brown. Looking. Pass to the red line. Taken to the far circle. Drop pass. Jack Hughes back and taken away. Buffalo going the other way. 2-on-2. Far circle blocked. Taken away. Jack Hughes. No. Up ahead to Jack Hughes, who tips it into the far corner. Dahlin tried to dig it out. Now, oh gosh, who is that? Doan got it out. Pass up the near boards. Thompson has it in the neutral zone. Buffalo completing a change. Thompson dumps it into the near corner. And into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Keeper. Come on, camera. Pan. Into the near corner again. Hamilton trying to dig it out. Tuck is there. Thompson took it away. Thompson in the near circle. Thompson towards the net. Pass to Tuck. Tuck shoots. Saved in behind the net. Jack Hughes pass. Taken up the near boards, and Hamilton makes a pass to the red line, and the Devils get it into the far corner. Power trying to dig it out. Oh, they tried to center it into the slot. Near circle, Hamilton shot is blocked. Samuelson, and then Hamilton stole it and passed it to the far, and then that one hit the bar, or the goalpost, the crossbar, I think. Devils close on that one, but no cigar. It's 26-23 on the shots. They hit the goal, the crossbar, I should say. Huge carom and out of the reach of any Devils for the rebound. Up ahead, misplayed by the Devils. Shot on a rebound, and also saved. Kept in. Huge play by Allen to keep it 1-0. Backhander save by Allen. Nice shot in the slot. Byram keeps it in again. Buffalo applying the pressure. Puck is, let's see, sent to the blue line. Byram to the near circle. McLeod is shot. Steered aside by Allen. Near boards. Blue line keeper. Far circle. To the far, behind the net. Centering pass, deflected, and finally sent out by the Devils, and they needed a line change. And they are getting one. Buffalo getting 1-2. Skating around was Kesselring. Up ahead, picked up by the Devils. And that is Simplikoff. Sorry, forgot how to say it. Dump in by the Devils. No icing. Power picks it up behind the net. And up over the red line. Power dumps it in from the blue line. Chase behind the net. Into the near corner. Taken out by Mercer. Neutral zone. And let's see. Kovacevic up ahead. Far circle. Heeshear save on the shot by Luukkonen at 12:05. That is the under 14 media timeout. Still 1-0 in favor of the Buffalo Sabres. Almost said the Bills. Again, Thompson's 31st from Krebs and Byram in the middle period at 8:10. Probert sounds interesting, but is it one of those tragic reads? Yeah, that's what. Well, it was while he was still alive. Yeah, Proby lived a life, to say the least. Never imagined when he was on Detroit he would be a Blackhawk. Kind of, Alex, but it makes you smile and laugh other times. Overall, bummer he couldn't figure out. Yeah, his demons were with him his entire life. Yeah. If you want something more cheery, just watch Goon. That is based on a real-life hockey player. There was a Goon, too. Not nearly as good. Still worth it, but Goon is excellent. Sean William Scott and Jay Baruchel, if that's how you say it. You might know him if you've seen She's Out of My League. That's a good movie, too. A couple of comedies. 27-25 the shots. 12:05 to go in the third. 1-0 Buffalo. Flyers Caps still. Caps took the lead. Van Riemsdyk at 14:08. So just now, 14:08 into the third. And the Caps lead 2-1 with 5:52 to go. Lightning still up 2-0 on the Leafs. Second intermission. Stars all over the Kraken. 3-0. We have goals by Johnston. Oh, they should show that one that hit the post. Johnston, Duchesne, and Steele. Oh, they're showing the save of the game for the Buffalo goalie. Oh, yeah, nice kick save. It was. Avalanche and Mammoth, no score. 13-19 to go in Salt Lake City in the first period. No, just underway, no score. All right. Far circle face-off. And they kicked Heishier out of the draw. Yeah, who took it? He's taking it. It's Thompson for Buffalo. He wins it. Pass to Krebs, near boards, long pass ahead. Picked up. And, well, Buffalo keeps it at the blue line. Sent behind the New Jersey net for Thompson. Thompson battling into, let's see, Tuck sends one. It's deflected into the netting above the glass at 11:43. Odds to win the Eastern Conference. Lightning plus 200. Canes plus 250. Montreal plus 1,100. Panthers plus 1,400. Sabres plus 1,500. Why are they behind the Panthers? I guess they really think the Panthers are going to come back. Ugh. Please, dear God, no. Actually, shots are 26-26. They took one away. I misread that. Long blue line shot. I think that was a glove save by Allen at 11:38. Didn't increase the shots yet. Yeah, thanks, Blue Jay, as well. Why? All right, they just kicked out. Who'd they kick out? Why does my chat freeze on this? There we go. Got it back on my tablet. All right, here we go. Far circle draw. Devils take it behind their own net. Mercer trying to dig it out. Now they're going up the far boards. Taken by Pesci. In behind the Buffalo net. Sabres have the puck. Played out. 1-on-1. Doan shot, save, and held on by Allen at 11:14. Another pretty good opportunity for the Sabres. All right, don't forget, we do have Ducks Oilers tonight, about an hour and 10 to 12, about an hour and 12 minutes or so. Oilers Ducks should be another good game. This one turned out well. Would have been okay. Flyers Caps, as that game's 2-1. Started this one a little late. They were honoring Jack Hughes. All right, they kicked McLeod out of the draw for Buffalo, and now Nemitz has it for New Jersey behind their own net. Up the near boards, long pass, stolen. Buffalo has it, or taken away. McLeod sends it behind the net, but Nemitz is there again for the Devils. Passes to the left wing. Red line dump in. Behind the net. And Devils couldn't get to it. Glass was late. Taken in. Oh, I thought the Sabres were offsides. Play continues. And puck knocked away by the Devils. Under 10:40 to go. Power has it. Passes to Dahlin. Dahlin looking. Power heads off for a line change. Probably the forwards probably got changed too. Dump in deflected to the near boards. Pass up the middle, left wing to the far circle. Bratt with the puck, looking. Centers it to Jack Hughes in the near circle, though. Back to the blue line, Hamilton. Not Bratt. Sent wide into the near boards. Picked up. Blue line keeper, Jack Hughes. Pass to Bratt. Drop pass to Hughes. Hughes shot in the slot, wide into the near boards. Picked up by Buffalo and sent to the red line. Picked up by Jack Hughes. Buffalo trying to get a line change. Up ahead. Tipped away. Blue line keeper Hamilton. Hamilton to the near circle. Hamilton shot wide of the net and cleared. Or it didn't stay in on the rebound. Jack Hughes picks it up. 9:30 to go. Second period. Hughes loses it for Thompson. Guy has it. Near circle shot and a goal for Buffalo. 2-0. Turnover by Jack Hughes. Thompson pounced on the puck. Found an open Sabre and they buried it under the crossbar. And they lead. Buffalo leads 2-0 with 9:24 to go. Don't know who scored yet. Thompson definitely the assister. It was Krebs. Just beat Allen blocker side high to the near post from the near circle. Yeah, great shot. Just under the bar. Brown couldn't get there, I think. Krebs from Thompson. It says unassisted, but they better give Thompson an assist here. That would be a crime if they didn't. All right, 2-0 Buffalo. Just over 9:20 to go. Devils in trouble here at home. Apparently they took a shot away from the Devils. It's 28-26 NHL.com. Maybe there's one coming up. Devils at the red line, dump in behind the net. Played behind the net. Nemitz to Dillon. Dillon up the far boards. Mercer couldn't get there. And behind the net, LA plays tonight. I don't get the game. Kings host the Golden Knights, 9 o'clock Central. But I'm doing Oilers Ducks because I don't have that channel. Behind the net for the Devils. All right, they did take a shot away. We got a whistle at 8:33. This might be a penalty. Let's listen in. All right, Devils power play coming up. I think Power is heading to the sin bin. Yep, Power penalty for Buffalo. And Devils head to the power play down 2-0. With 8:33 to go. All right, where was I on the chat? Yeah. Okay, the only question I missed. Thanks, Oliver. Los Angeles Kings at home tonight, 9 Central, 7 Pacific. If you have TNT, True TV, HBO Max, it is available to you. I currently don't, maybe for the playoffs. I'm probably going to have to get it for the playoffs. but probably not before then. We will bring you Oilers Ducks. Normally frown upon 9:30 games because it's very late for me, but did not want to do Jets Canucks. And Can Dragonon upset, I think, with the Buffalo goal. Rooting for the Devils. No score, Lanch and Mammoth, early goings, first period. Stars 4-0 over the Kraken. Yeah, no changes to any other games, looks like. All right, again, when they return, Devils head to the power play, 5-on-4, man advantage. Yeah, hook. I think that was the right call. Yeah, Devils need to cash in on this power play to give them some hope here. Hamilton, Jack Hughes, Bratt, Heeshear, Brown on your power play unit. They said holding on power. I thought it was a hook, but all right. In behind the net to the near boards. Bratt gets hit by Samuelson, far corner. Hamilton to the far side. Heeshear to Hamilton at the point. Jack Hughes, far circle. Shot. Loose in the crease. Frozen by Luukkonen at 8:12. And there's still 1:39 on the Devils power play. We have 40 votes in the poll. 65% Buffalo, 35% New Jersey. All right, Heeshear versus McLeod. 10-22 Heeshear, 9 of 18 on faceoffs. McLeod. McLeod wins the draw. Sends it himself around the boards and out. Down the length. Well, not quite all the way. Picked up by Hamilton. Taken to the blue line. Drop pass. Bratt has it at the red. Into the O-zone. Near boards hit. That was Brown that got hit. They send it to the far corner. Trying to dig it out as Heeshear. Centering pass off the near boards. Nobody there and cleared by the Sabres. 1:10 to go on the Devil power play. Picked up and drop pass. Hughes ahead. Bratt into the O-zone. Brown tips it into the near corner. Bratt trying to dig it out. Brown there too. Picked up and cleared by Kozak. Kozak for Buffalo. 42 seconds on the power play. Hughes to the red line. Falls down. Drop pass to Nemitz. Shots are 28-25, so no shots on goal on this power play. 7 minutes to go in the game and clear down the length of the ice by Buffalo. 24 seconds on the Devil power play. Picked up Nemitz in the near boards. Red line, blue line into the O-zone. Pass off the far boards. Taken, sent around near corner. Oh, what a hit by Buffalo. Samuelson. Towards the net, shot, and a knockdown right into the goalie. You know, it would have been Buffalo's fault. Another shot by Meyer. That may have been wide. And we're back to 5-on-5. They may have gotten one shot on goal on that power play. McLeod stuffed, and the puck is sent behind the net, up the far boards. And Meyer misplays it. Tuck makes a pass to Dahlin. Devils trying to get a line change. Krebs with the puck. Sends it around behind the Devil net. Into the far corner now. Taken away by Thompson. In the far boards. Puck is sent out by the Devils to the neutral ice. Shots are 29-26 Buffalo. Tuck drop pass. Thompson towards the net. Puck gets away in the slot. Sent out for the Devils. That was Cotter. Oh, but icing called on New Jersey at 5:39, even though we're due for the under 6 media timeout. Master Matt. Hey, I'm new here. Do you know where or how I can watch or stream the game? I'm watching on ESPN Plus. I have an ESPN Select. Need a ESPN Select or ESPN Unlimited subscription. ESPN Unlimited, I think, is $29.99 a month. I'm paying $12.99 a month for Select. You get a lot more with Unlimited, but you pay more. With Select, you at least get the hockey games, the out-of-market games. Far circle, you get local blackout to play. I don't get the Hawks in the Chicago area. Blocked into the near board, sent around, kept in. Buffalo in the near corner, centering through the slot. Shot down low, tipped towards the net. Loose outside the crease. Sent out finally by the Devils with 5 minutes to go in the third. Down 2-0. Puck is blocked. Hamilton couldn't get to it. It's sent up the ice. Far circle. Behind their own net. 4:45 to go. Trailing by 2. Hamilton up the near boards. Pass. Tipped into the near corner. Chased. Meyer couldn't dig it out. Buffalo has it. Samuelson. Pass. Red line. Taken. Drop pass. McLeod. Far circle. Shot. Deflected into the near circle and tipped out by New Jersey. Wonder how soon they'll pull Allen. Down by 2. All right, pass ahead. Bratt couldn't get to it. Jack Hughes, sends it in. Picked up by Power. Oh, you're welcome. No problem. Dumped in. Legal ways. There may be, shady ways to get to it, but legally, that's how I know how to get to it. All right, taken behind the net. Nemitz to the far circle. Man, NHL.com seems to have frozen at 4:18 for some reason. Red line. Nemitz pass to Meyer. Dump in by, I think, Brad. To the near corner. Jack Hughes couldn't dig it out. I forgot who that was. Again. Battle in the near boards. Oh, they did pull Allen. So extra attacker on the ice. Oh, wrong team. Devils pulled their goalie. Near circle, Jack Hughes. Shot, rebound, taken by Nemitz. 3:10 to go. Pass off the near boards. Jack Hughes with the puck. 3:04 to go. Sent to the far circle. Shot wide. Jack Hughes, rebound, near circle. Back to Nemitz, blue line. Bratt, another shot. High, into the near boards. Again, Jack Hughes, blue line keeper. This is not a recording. Over to Heeshear. Long shot saved. Clear. Swept out. Nope. Blue line keeper. Heeshear to Bratt. Cross ice. I think that's Jack Hughes. Far circle towards the net. Tipped. Loose in the crease. I think they finally scored. It's 2-1. The Devils strike with 2:30 to go. And now they got a chance, if they win the draw, to try the extra attacker immediately and get back into this game. 2-1, a late strike here. Not sure who got the goal. Luukkonen gave up a rebound and was tapped in by Heeshear. I don't know who's got the assist, but it's definitely a Heeshear goal. No, pardon me. Meyer got his... It was hard to see who got their stick on it. It might have been Meyer. It is Timo Meyer, his 15th of the year. I don't know why NHL.com is so brutally behind tonight. So don't go anywhere. It's 2-1 Sabres. But Buffalo with a chance now. Oh, could be OT. Yep. New game. All right, Hamilton passes, tipped in. Mercer to, nope, offsides, Devils. 2:15. Didn't see if they pulled. NHL.com is kind of useless. They've been behind. Sorry, I didn't mean to crack those right in front. Oh, yeah, I don't think we had the under 6 media timeout yet, so that's where we're at. Wow, what a game. It turned out to be a pretty good one. And all right, let's get out of the game and back in because I'm getting spinning here during the commercial break. Do we switch to Buffalo? Well, let's just stick on the Devils. It's been all right. I feel like usually the home broadcast is more up to date. All right, they're not going to be able to jam 4 minutes into this break. Oh, thanks for the update. Robert says 3-1 Caps. Thank you. Is that a final? Oh yeah, it is. So Sandine, we knew. Oh, Cates for the Flyers. Yeah, Van Riemsdyk, and then Protus with the shorty empty netter. Oh, that you kind of love to have that shorty. You're shorthanded and you can ice it and still try to go for the net without worrying about icing or clearing it. Thanks. Yeah, Robert, thanks in the chat, said 3-1 Caps. Still got some other games. No score, Avalanche Mammoth, 525 in the first. Stars all over the Kraken, 4-0. 349 in the second. 2-0 Lightning, 1707 over the Leafs in the third. Right on. It's a game now. Blue Jay. Oh, could be OT. Says Dan. Yeah, I'll try to fix the highlighting of the chats on the screen. I might have time before the 9:30. I just have to delete it and redo it, I guess. All right, we'll see if Meyer from Hughes and Bratt. Okay. We're going to use a timeout here as well? No, I guess not. All right, here we go. Face off. Penalty box side, just outside the Buffalo zone. Face off one, and Meyer has it in the far board. Sends it behind the Buffalo net. And into the near corner. Bratt plays it to the blue line for Nemitz. Pass to Bratt, near circle, down low. Heeshear gets it right back to Bratt. Blue line keeper. It is an empty net situation behind the net as that shot was high and kept in. Jack Hughes, sorry, wrong name. Shot by Bratt. I think that was wide. They haven't registered one. Cleared by Buffalo. I wonder if this is icing, though. Buffalo beat it out. Thompson got there. Bratt trying to dig it out of the near board. Sent behind the Devils' net. Picked up by Brown. And I keep forgetting Brown's name. I don't know why. All right, dumped in. Devils Brown actually chases it in the near corner. 1:02 to go in the third. And Devils have to retreat. Nemitz has it in the far circle. 53 seconds to go. Trailing by 1. Jack Hughes with the puck. Red line. Dump into the near corner. Mercer there. No, it wasn't Mercer. Pardon me. At any rate, kept in. 36 seconds to go. Pass to the far circle. Tipped. Kept in. Jack Hughes, near circle. Stick handles. Oh, his shot is blocked by, I think that was Byram. And they got it to the red line. Nemitz. 20 seconds to go. Dump in by the Devils. They're running out of time. Nemitz down low. Behind the net. Dug out there by Byram. Blue line keeper for Nemitz. Cross ice pass. Down to the far circle. Shot. Tipped up in front of the slot. Not frozen. Scramble for the puck. Finally No, that's it. No freeze of the puck. I think that's game. Let me listen in. Yeah, that's it. 30-29 are the shots, according to TV. And that's it. That's the game. Buffalo hangs on with a 2-1 win. Wow, what a finish. Good game. Low scoring, but still a good game. Jack Hughes had a shot right from the near circle, and I think Byram blocked it. All righty. So we got a little bit of a break till the next one. 44 votes. 68% were correct that Buffalo would prevail over the Devils in Newark, New Jersey. I think I missed, Star Strider. Flyers are going to be hungry tomorrow, I think. Meeting up with the Rangers should be a good game. Yeah, after they didn't show up against the Caps. Let's do the goal visualizers. I don't think we did them for the last two. Krebs is 19. He just came off the bench. Steal by Thompson from Jack Hughes, and then it buries it blocker side high under the bar, off the netting above the goal. And then Timo Meyer, a scramble in the crease, and a nope, not that, didn't mean to do that either. Sorry about that. Not schedule. I want scores. Why would... Oh, my Lord. We'll get there. Only 2 finals so far. All right. Oh, they don't have Meyer's goal. No wonder I screwed up. Yeah, they don't have the visualizer yet. They don't have the 3 stars yet either. 30-29 shots on goal. Blue Jay, thanks for the call. You're a good man. Appreciate you. You too. Thank you, Blue Jay. Thank you, Star Strider. Thanks, Dan C. Welcome, Grassmaster Matt. Oliver, hello again. Ken Dragon. Robert Moroccan, thank you. I think I said hi, Alex. Thanks, Alex. Thanks, Gracie. You were in here early. Thank you. All right. Just a reminder, we do have one more tonight. Oilers Ducks in about 50 minutes. We'll start the live stream. It's 8:45 now. It'll be 9:35 Central then. 30-29 shots Buffalo. 29-25 faceoffs Devils. 0 for 3 power play Buffalo. 0 for 2 New Jersey. 24-21 hits Devils. 13-10 block shots Devils. 18-17 giveaways. That game's already over. Why would you give me that game? 18-17 giveaways. 4-4 takeaways. Buffalo wins the season series 2-1. Yep, no visualizer, but we got the 3 stars. Luukkonen for Buffalo with the 28 save performance. Thompson for scoring the first goal. Allen for having another 28 save night as well, but tough luck loser, tough luck loss for Allen. They lost 2-1. All right, I think that's going to do it for me. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for being here. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow on Twitch too. 2-1 the final. You're welcome, Alex. Thank you as well. All right. Hope to see you in 49 minutes or tomorrow or the next day or sometime soon for more NHL hockey. Until then, take care. Be well. Sin Bin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best and bye-bye for now.